Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, it's still cool and cloudy along the Oregon coast at this time, and 54 is a pretty common temperature for Gold Beach and Brookings. But as you head inland, temperatures warming up quite a bit into the 70s and 80s already. In fact, it's 80 in Lakeview at this time, a pair of 77s for Christmas Valley and Klamath Falls. 83 is the warm spot right now in Montague, and it's 75 in Grants Pass. Now looking at our satellite and radar composite, not much going on except along the Oregon coast. You've been socked in with those clouds. We do have more clouds offshore. That's the leading edge of our cold front that's going to move through our region for today, and that's actually going to cool off our temperatures this afternoon and even more so for tomorrow. So the cooler air is behind it. It's not drastically cooler, but it is a little bit cooler, and that's going to be what we're going to be experiencing for the next 24 to 48 hours. Now for the Rogue Valley for today, we're looking at sunshine for now. We're going to be looking at the clouds on the increase as we go throughout the afternoon hours with the clouds that we were just looking at. So we're going to be looking at some mid and high level clouds and forecasting a high of 85 degrees. It's still pretty dry out there. Up and down I-5 and east of the Cascades, relative humidity roughly around 20%, which is really low. And that's a problem because we're also looking at the wind gusts upwards of 18 to 25 miles an hour, at least as of right now, over towards Klamath Falls and Lakeview. The winds are going to increase even more as we get throughout the afternoon, and that's going to be also another problem with the low humidity, the winds. Fire danger is going to be pretty high for today for the Klamath Basin. We could be looking at wind gusts upwards of 40 miles an hour this afternoon. So the forecast for today, the good news is that temperatures will be a little bit cooler. It's still pretty warm. 85 in Lakeview, 82 for Klamath Falls, 85 in Medford, 87 is forecast high for Wairika, and 59, that's probably all you're going to manage over in Brookings. I don't think you're going to even get to 60 degrees today. Overnight lows for tonight, cooler because that front will move through our region. So we're going to be looking at 40s east of the Cascades and a mixture of 40s and 50s west of the Cascades. Looking at 49 for Mount Shasta City, 54. That'll feel more comfortable in Medford, and 53 in Grants Pass. So that system that we're looking at offshore, that'll move into our region for tomorrow. So temperatures will be just a little bit cooler as a result. That'll push off towards the east. High pressure builds in from the south as a result of that system moving off towards the east, but it's not super strong, but temperatures do warm up. And then we have another system that'll graze the region as we get towards this weekend, and that could cool temperatures off just a little bit more, and we'll hopefully, maybe a few areas might be able to get some showers as a result of that as well. So for the Oregon coast, again, some patchy drizzle. We've already seen some of that. Could see a few showers later on today as well. And looking at some morning fog and afternoon sun for the next several days, and maybe a chance of showers as we get towards Sunday. Northern California will be looking at temperatures into the 80s for the most part, getting close to 90 on Friday before we cool off a little bit more over the weekend, and a few showers possible on Saturday. For the Klamath Basin, well, that would be mostly in the eastern part of Siskiyou County. And for the Klamath Basin, low 80s for today, upper 70s for tomorrow, and then temperatures staying in the 80s after that, and could see a few showers possible also on Saturday. Cascade 60s and 70s, overnight lows into the 40s, so fairly comfortable temperatures, although they do get a little bit on the mild side over on Friday. And same scenario, chance of showers, not a significant one though, on Saturday. And the Rogue Valley will be about 85 for today, a little cooler for tomorrow, but then temperatures stay into the 80s through the weekend and to at least early next week.